Alright guys, what's up VC? Been gone for a little bit. I guess my last videos worried some people. I'm alright. You know, life. Got a big stack of records to show you guys. It is a couple months worth though, so haven't been buying a lot. I've been trying to focus more on, even more than I was before, on quality over quantity. I got a lot of really good stuff here. I'm going to respond to Billy Creone's thread, kind of. I'm going to do Artist of the Month. But I'm still getting him credit for it because it was inspired by this. I don't think I'll be able to do it once a week, and this month has been pretty much all one artist for me. Just blowing my mind consistently. And hold on for 1 second.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I get to that. But for the Artist of the Month, it's not Meatloaf. It is Jim Steinman. He wrote all the music for Meatloaf. He also writes a lot of musicals, and he wrote Bat Outta Hell. This album is amazing. Meatloaf's an amazing singer, but he ain't the songwriter. Bat Outta Hell took the words right out of my mouth. Love by a Dashboard Light. Paradise by a Dashboard Light. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The title track. This album. Also, I want to say thank you to Laz. He hooked me up with a copy when we hung out because I haven't been able to find a freaking copy. This one's dead mint. Blaked up and everything, all ready to go, so I gotta thank him for that. I was listening to the MP3 because I couldn't find this album, even though it's like $bin staple. Where is it? No, I can't find it. So Jim Steinman. This is his solo album, which I lucked out at finding. This album's called Bad for Good. He can't sing like Meatloaf, but the songwriting is crazy good on this album. Plus, I love that artwork. Look at that. Fun fact, that album was actually written to be the follow-up to Bat Outta Hell. But Meatloaf lost his voice, so he couldn't sing, so Jim decided just to sing it himself. And then he wrote a whole new album for Meatloaf, and that was called Dead Ringer. Meatloaf always has some really cool artwork in his albums. I definitely think Bat Outta Hell was his best, but Bad Attitude from 1986 or 5, let me check it out right here. Oh, 84, I was off a little bit. This is his second best, and then I would go Bat Outta Hell 2. 90, I think it's 92 or 93, that one was really good. But Bad Attitude is really good. It gets a little heavier on this album. Alright. Now into my recent finds. Grabbed Nirvana Live at Reading. Double LP. I've been getting into Nirvana the last few months. And, I realized that grunge was, I don't really care. Like, I don't give a fuck. That was the kind of attitude for grunge. But there's a couple spots on this where they're blatantly messing up, like, intros to songs. And if you YouTube the Smells Like Teen Spirit off of this show, it just, as a musician, it bugs me when you're not hitting the notes to your own songs. And he's messing up pretty bad on some of this, so that might turn me off from this album a little bit, but there are some great moments in this live album. It's recorded well enough. It's not the best recording, but, yeah. Downside is Nirvana live, they mess up a lot, but that was what grunge didn't care. And then I hadn't heard this, so I picked this up when I was down at, in Berkeley with my buddy Logan. We hit, Rasputin's and Amoeba, and I found this for a really good price. This is Bleach. And this is a really, really good album. It's very underrated in my opinion. He was telling me going down there, he's like, it's an alright album. I think he only thinks the first song's good. And then after that, he said it's a pretty mediocre album. I love this. This was a great, solid album by Nirvana. The very first one. Man. If you guys can pick this up or you haven't heard it, do it. It's worth it. 1989 or I don't know the exact year for this because this is the reissue. I want to say 89 or 1990. I'm probably wrong. This was a big find. When I saw this, I had to pay what it cost because I need this album. This album's so good. This is Halloween, Walls of Jericho, and this is Dead Mint. You know, Michael Kiske is an amazing singer, but Kai Hansen could sing. This is before Kiske came in the band and did the 2 Keeper of the Seven Keys albums. But this really shows off Kai Hansen's vocals. He later went on to sing for Gamma Ray, the band Hansen, and there was one other band he sang in too. But yeah, he did a lot of Halloween's vocals early on, and he was really good. He's not Kiske, but he is a power metal singer, don't get me wrong. This was on sale for some reason at my local record store, and I'd been trying to fill in my Sabbath. I was working on my Priest-Back catalog, and that's filled in right now except for Rock-A-Rolla, I Need Painkiller still, and Angel Retribution. And then I'm skipping the Ripper Years for, I don't know, for right now. But Rock-A-Rolla, Painkiller, Angel Retribution. Looking to trade for those guys if anybody's got them. But I found this for my Sabbath catalog, which I'm working on now, which I only have Paranoid, Sabbath Blaze Sabbath, Mob Rules, Technical Ecstasy, Never Say Die, and I think that's it now. Oh, Masters of Reality. I have that on a picture disc. But I found this for $7 new as a reissue. This is the Gatefold. It's not. I don't think it was the back on black one. This is whatever NEMS means. NEMS. But it sounds really good. I was a little worried because they had another reissue that was a different. I think that was the back on black one, and it was $17. This one was $7 or $8, and I was a little worried because they're both sealed. But this sounds awesome. Same day, I found this used for $6. The new copies at the store were going for $20. Hadn't heard it, but I asked the guy, and I'd heard a lot about them. And he said it's just great party rock and roll, kind of in the vein of the White Stripes a little bit. He said this album was really influenced by Guns N' Roses, which I didn't hear too much, a little bit. But you know, this was a good buy for the price and everything. They're great. It's missing the bass. They're a little hipster, you could say, but if they had a bass player, they'd be a way better band. But this was a solid rock and roll album. It was fun to listen to, and I'll be playing this quite a bit. I mean, I'm sure everybody in the metal community's heard of Japan Droids. Finally found a copy of Chickenfoot's first album. This is with the heat-sensitive cover, but it's in a Blake, so it's not showing through right now. But, you know, this album, I've never heard it all the way through. I've only heard the singles off this, and I've been meaning to get the album. And, it reminds me a lot of Mr. Big. Like, if you combine Van Halen with Mr. Big, I'd say that's kind of what this sounds like. You know, I'll be willing to check out Chickenfoot 3, but this didn't blow me away. It was good, but it wasn't the best thing I've ever heard. So we'll see how it goes with Chickenfoot 3, which is their second album. Clever, right? For Christmas, my buddy Ryan, who, if you guys watch my channel, has been on a few videos with me, most recently in my Green Day box set, and he got me this for Christmas, which was really cool. I'd never heard anything by Muse before, and this is Muse: The Second Law. And this has a really cool rock, electronic kind of feel to it at moments. Like I said, I've never heard Muse, so I have nothing to compare it to. But I really liked what I heard. It's a really cool gatefold on this really heavy vinyl. And this cover's really cool. It shows basically like essentially where nerves in your brain go from place to place. The same color as where the would transfer. Try to get a closer shot of that. Or what goes to what in your brain. Which I thought was really cool. Really clever cover. Muse: Second Law. I already showed Weezer. I don't know why it's in the stack. I ran out of room in my X-Bits. I'll leave you guys a little shot right now. Just took a picture for the catalog, but also just put up some record frames. This one broke, so I'm getting a new one tomorrow. But, you know, let's take a little side tour right now. Show you guys my music room for a bit. We're going to make this a room tour video in the middle. So you guys that skip to the end aren't going to see this. Put up these record frames. Got Fast Away, Van Halen 1, Back in Black, Tarkus, Quiet Riot, Dio, Kiss of course, right in the middle. Genesis Abacab, that was a good album. Dokken, Under Lock and Key, 5150, Cinderella, Ozzy Osbourne, Fleetwood Mac, Doors. I'm going to switch to the other view if I can, which I can't, so I can't. Got my Technics SL1300 still. It's been doing me good. Grado black cartridge on it. Sony receiver. Nothing's fancy. I'll give you a shot at my record shelves. And then I put up these posters that I had in my old room. You guys remember my Kiss poster? Then I got Iron Maiden over here. 80s ass zebra print ass back thing. I got my old Foreigner poster, Kiss, Metallica, followed by Guns N' Roses. My cassettes. That's pretty much it. A little room tour right there. So let's sit back down.